When you see a Veluz gown, you know it's a Veluz gown because of her signature style, her signature beadwork, the lace work, the pinya. But somehow the genius really comes out because each gown is different. It's like that gown could not have been worn better by anybody else.
It's really difficult for me to pin down her aesthetic to one thing, but I think her genius is she knows her bride. She's able to translate the personality of the bride and to execute it so beautifully.
So actually, I only knew about her work. I didn't know about her. But I was pretty sure she was a clothes nerd. Like, I could see right through it because all of the gowns were cut perfectly. And I was like, imposible naman lahat ng client niya supermodel, diba? I mean, women have different body types and different body issues. But when they wore their Veluz gown, they were like perfect. And I said, it's got to be the gown. Can't be the girls.
Actually, I decided on Veluz a very long time ago, and probably like 2004. So that long ago, 10 years ago. 10 years before my actual wedding.
It was going to be hard to get an appointment with her. So I set an appointment with Veluz. I asked her, please, please, please make my gown.
That first meeting is a really important meeting, and I think she really observed, well, I felt she was really observing me. You know, she looked at what I was wearing, she looked at how I talked, and from those first impressions, she made her design.
She really reads people well. I mean, at the end of the day, and that's probably more than the gown. That's why I got Veluz.
When she did her first sketch, I was floored because it was just brilliant. And I said, that is the gown that I want to wear. And I didn't want to go to anyone else. She was the only designer I went to, in fact.
I didn't have a peg. I didn't have an image of what it was going to look like. So I relied 100% on Veluz's vision.
They make you feel good, make you feel confident about your body, which is very important because as girls, as ladies, we all have all these insecurities and they just mask all of those.
The bride will wear the dress, right? So it shouldn't be the other way around, that the dress wearing the bride. Something like that. It has to speak to the bride in the dress.
The way that the beads were chosen, the way that they were spaced, the way that the gown was cut.
Layer per layer, she had to make sure there was no crease. It was like, it has to fit like a glove.
The level of commitment Veluz has to ensuring that the brides are really happy and that I was happy.
Then there was a lot of back and forth until we finally nailed the design. And I said, grabe, Veluz, this is even more than I ever imagined.
Being a Veluz bride is a partnership between me and her. I mean, I cannot fail Veluz in that sense.
No words can describe it. It's just, you just feel the joy inside, that's it.
When the doors opened, there were lots of clapping and cheering, and of course, the groom was crying, and it was magical.
You feel so regal. As in, ang ganda-ganda mo. Ikaw yung pinaka-magandang babae. The day na kailangan ko siya isuot, sabi ko, wow. Yes, sabi ko, sa buong buhay ko, isang beses lang naman niya eh. Sabi ko, I made the right choice. Gagawin talaga nila perfect yung gown mo para sa'yo. And you don't have to think about it. It will always be perfect, no matter what happens. I was sulking and texting my friends, oh, I'm not so happy with how my gown turned out. Yeah, but then, so everyone was saying when they saw it, ang ganda, ang ganda. And then I didn't really believe them. So I said, no, you're just saying that to make me feel better since it's my wedding day. You know, alam nga naman sabihin mo pang ang pangit, 3 hours na lang kasal na, di ba? So, I didn't believe them. So, right until the very last second, ako parang sinusuot ko, and then binoboton yung back ko, shocks. And then when I looked in the mirror, oh my God. I was so shocked. I was in awe, jaw-dropping kind of shock. Like, oh my gosh, it looked so perfect. It was so beautiful.
Oh, wow. All my hair is standing just thinking about it. It was really like that moment was for me, you know? It wasn't for anybody else.
Veluz was definitely the best decision I made. For that alone, you know, everything doesn't matter. Everything else doesn't matter because,
You know, women, we live our lives for other people, right? You know, you're a good daughter first, you're a good wife, a good mother. But on my wedding day, that gown, that was for me. And it was just perfect. I love it!
That box is a symbolism of the journey you went through with Veluz. Whenever I see that box, I'm reminded of that journey. The wedding is the culmination from the first day, not even from the first day you met her, from the first day you thought you want to meet Veluz.
I think she really thinks about building her brand or building her business. I think she just looks at it one dress at a time, one bride at a time, one beader, one cutter, one assistant at a time.